Here is a question your eye doctor has probably never asked you. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Not because your cornea cares about calories, because your lens, the structure inside your eye that determines whether you can read a label, recognize a face, or drive home safely at night, depends almost entirely on nutrients your body cannot manufacture on its own, nutrients it has to get from food. And after 60, the rate at which your eyes lose one of their most critical protective molecules accelerates significantly. By the time most people notice the blurring, the dryness, the halos around headlights at night, a meaningful portion of that protective capacity is already gone. And here is the part that concerns me most as a doctor. The solution has been sitting on grocery store shelves the entire time. 6 seeds, affordable, common, available within a mile of where you're sitting right now. But almost everyone who reaches for them is preparing them in a way that delivers a fraction of the potential benefit. The preparation is part of the medicine. Get it wrong, and you're eating the appearance of a solution without the biological reality of one. I'm Dr. Ava Collins, and this is the Eternal Vigor Way. I've ranked all 6 seeds from least effective to most powerful, so you know exactly where your effort belongs. Stay with me through seed number 1. Because the mechanism behind it, which I'll explain around the 7-minute mark, is something I rarely see explained clearly in plain language. And once you understand it, you will never look at this seed the same way again. Let's start at the bottom. Before the seeds, you need to understand what we're working with, because if you don't understand the mechanism, you can't choose the right tool. Inside your lens lives a molecule called glutathione. It is one of the most important antioxidants found inside the eye. Glutathione helps neutralize oxidative damage, the kind of cellular stress that accumulates silently over years and contributes to the lens proteins clumping together and losing their clarity. As we age, glutathione levels in the lens tend to decline, and as they fall, oxidative stress on lens tissue increases. Light stops passing through the lens as cleanly. Everything dims, blurs, and loses sharpness at the edges. Now, cataracts develop from several causes. Age is the most common, but diabetes, smoking, long-term corticosteroid use, and genetic predisposition all play a role. This is important because no single nutritional approach addresses every cause equally. What nutrition can do is support the eye's antioxidant defenses, reduce oxidative stress, and help create the best possible environment for your lens to stay healthier for longer. Your doctor will tell you, wear sunglasses, manage your blood sugar, avoid smoking, take a multivitamin. All of that matters. But what most standard advice doesn't address is the specific nutritional environment your lens depends on at the cellular level. Certain seeds contain compounds that support your body's antioxidant systems, including the pathways that produce and maintain glutathione. Not through guesswork, but through biochemistry that has been studied in peer-reviewed research. When oxidative stress is reduced in lens tissue, the lens has a better chance of maintaining its clarity over time. The biology is real, but the seeds have to be the right ones, prepared correctly. Let me show you the ranking, starting at the bottom. Seed number 6, sesame seeds. Sesame appears on nearly every eye health list published online. The nutrient profile includes zinc, copper, and vitamin E, nutrients the eye genuinely needs. But the actual clinical impact on lens antioxidant status is modest. Here is what most people don't know. Sesame seeds are high in phytic acid, a naturally occurring compound found in many seeds and grains. Phytic acid can bind to certain minerals like zinc and iron in the digestive tract, reducing how much of those minerals your body actually absorbs. Estimates suggest that phytic acid can reduce mineral absorption meaningfully, sometimes by 20 to 40% depending on the food and the context. The practical fix: dry roast sesame seeds in a pan for 2 to 3 minutes before eating. Heat degrades phytic acid and improves mineral availability. A small handful daily is a reasonable habit, but sesame seeds alone will not produce significant changes in your vision. They are a foundation, not a solution. Every seed higher on this list builds on what sesame cannot do. Seed number 5, pumpkin seeds. The nutrient profile is genuinely strong: lutein, zeaxanthin, and one of the higher zinc concentrations of any common seed. These are real eye-supporting nutrients, but pumpkin seeds face the same phytic acid problem as sesame, sometimes at higher concentrations in raw or standard packaged forms. The fix is soaking. Submerge pumpkin seeds in water with a squeeze of fresh lemon overnight, 8 hours minimum. The citric acid environment helps break down phytic acid and release the minerals that were bound to it. The vitamin C from the lemon also supports mineral absorption through a separate mechanism. After soaking, drain the seeds and dry them at a low temperature before eating. Even prepared this way, pumpkin seeds are better suited for general eye maintenance than active intervention. The next seeds on this list work through entirely different mechanisms, and they're considerably more powerful. Hold that thought. Seed number 4, hemp seeds. Almost nobody talks about this one in the context of eye health, and that surprises me. Your retina and the surface of your eye depend on a healthy fatty acid environment. The standard Western diet tends to be very high in omega-6 fatty acids and relatively low in omega-3s. This imbalance is associated with low-grade chronic inflammation, including in the tissues of the eye. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, have been shown to support certain aspects of eye health, including some cases of dry eye. Hemp seeds have a naturally favorable omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, approximately 3:1, which is better balanced than most other seeds. This makes them a practical, accessible way to move your fatty acid intake in a more favorable direction. 2 tablespoons on yogurt or blended into a smoothie. No grinding required, no soaking necessary. The taste is mild and slightly nutty, and importantly, contrary to what you may have heard, there is no established clinical reason to avoid hemp seeds if you are on blood thinners. This conversion is real, though it is not highly efficient in most people, which is why consistency and quantity matter. Seed number 3, ground chia seeds with a healthy fat. Chia seeds contain a high concentration of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Your body has the enzymatic pathway to convert ALA into DHA, the long-chain omega-3 that makes up a significant portion of the fatty acids in your retina. This conversion is real, though it is not highly efficient in most people, which is why consistency and quantity matter. Here's the critical preparation detail. Whole chia seeds can pass through your digestive system largely intact, significantly reducing how much you absorb. Grinding them first, 10 seconds in a coffee grinder, breaks the outer shell and makes the contents bioavailable. Because ALA and DHA are fat-soluble, eating ground chia alongside a healthy fat source, a teaspoon of coconut oil, a piece of avocado, or a small handful of nuts, improves absorption. Healthy fats support the uptake of fat-soluble nutrients in the small intestine. This is a general principle that applies throughout this list, not just to chia. Research has shown that omega-3 intake is associated with improved tear film stability and reduced dry eye symptoms in some patients. Results for dry eye symptoms can come relatively quickly, within a few weeks of consistent use. Structural changes to lens tissue take considerably longer. Set your expectations accordingly. I'm about to show you the top 2 seeds. And the pairing in seed number 2 involves a nutritional interaction that is genuinely remarkable, one that multiplies the effective delivery of a key nutrient in a way that most people have never been told about. Before we go there, if this is the first time you're hearing about phytic acid, about glutathione, about the preparation details that quietly determine whether the seeds you're eating are actually helping your eyes, this channel is exactly what you've been looking for. The Eternal Vigor Way is where I translate research into language you can act on, not surface-level lists, the mechanism underneath, the preparation detail that changes everything, every week. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it right now, because what's coming in seed number 1 is the most important part of this video, and you'll want to know where to come back when you're ready to go deeper. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, let's finish this list. Seed number 5, freshly ground flaxseed with avocado. Flaxseed is the richest plant source of ALA omega-3 of any common seed, roughly 2,300 to 2,400 milligrams per tablespoon of ground flaxseed. For comparison, chia delivers around 1,700 milligrams for the same amount. The conversion pathway from ALA to DHA is the same one I described with chia. Your liver contains the enzymes to make this conversion, and while efficiency varies between individuals, consistent daily intake supports the process over time. The pairing with avocado is not arbitrary. Avocado provides monounsaturated oleic acid, a healthy fat that supports the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients in the digestive tract. Eating ground flaxseed alongside a fat-rich food like avocado gives the fat-soluble compounds a better environment for uptake. This is the same principle that applies to any fat-soluble nutrient. Vitamins A, D, E, and K all absorb more effectively when consumed with dietary fat. Research has associated regular ground flaxseed consumption with improvements in tear production, reduced oxidative stress markers, and better fatty acid profiles in ocular tissues. Results in terms of dry eye symptoms typically appear within 1 to 3 weeks. Longer-term changes take consistent daily use over months. One important practical note: pre-ground flaxseed from a store shelf oxidizes quickly after grinding. By the time it reaches you, much of the omega-3 content has already degraded. Grind whole flax seeds fresh each morning, 60 seconds in a coffee grinder, and eat within 15 minutes. This step is not optional if you want the full benefit. The only reason this is not number one is that seed number one does something flaxseed cannot, and the mechanism behind it is something I want to explain carefully. Seed number one: raw sunflower seeds with avocado and fresh lemon. This combination is the most complete natural seed protocol for supporting lens antioxidant defense that I've found in the research. And the reason it stands alone comes down to a 3-part mechanism that no other seed combination on this list replicates. Sunflower seeds contain the highest concentration of vitamin E of any common seed, approximately 7.4 milligrams per ounce, nearly half the full daily recommended intake from a single small handful. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that plays a central role in protecting cell membranes, including those in your lens, from oxidative damage. It works alongside glutathione as part of the eye's broader antioxidant defense system. Where glutathione operates primarily inside the lens cells, vitamin E works at the level of cell membranes, intercepting oxidative chain reactions before they spread. Because vitamin E is fat-soluble, it needs dietary fat present in the digestive tract to absorb properly. This is where the avocado matters. The oleic acid in avocado supports fat-soluble nutrient absorption, the same principle we discussed with flaxseed and chia. The vitamin E from the sunflower seeds reaches the tissues that need it at much higher efficiency when consumed alongside a healthy fat source. And now the part that genuinely stood out to me in the research: the lemon. Vitamin C, found in fresh lemon juice, has a specific chemical relationship with vitamin E that goes beyond simply adding a second antioxidant. After a vitamin E molecule neutralizes a free radical, it becomes oxidized, temporarily inactive. Vitamin C can chemically reduce that oxidized vitamin E molecule, restoring it to its active form. This is called the vitamin C and vitamin E recycling interaction, and it is documented in the biochemistry literature. In practical terms, the vitamin E in your lens tissue is not simply consumed and replaced. When vitamin C is present, spent vitamin E molecules can be chemically regenerated and return to active antioxidant function. You are not just delivering an antioxidant. You are supporting a system in which that antioxidant can keep working longer before needing to be replaced. That is the mechanism. That is why this combination, sunflower seeds, avocado, fresh lemon, produces results in the research that other seed protocols do not match. People who adopt this protocol consistently report reduced eye fatigue, less morning dryness, and improved clarity over several weeks of use. Clinical research on vitamin E and complementary antioxidants has shown associations with reduced rates of cataract progression and lower oxidative stress markers in lens tissue over longer periods of supplementation. These are not overnight results for structural changes, but the direction of the evidence is consistent and meaningful. Your daily protocol: 1 ounce of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds, 1/4 of a ripe avocado, the juice of half a fresh lemon squeezed over everything. Eat it together every morning. The fat from the avocado and the vitamin C from the lemon need to be present at the same time as the seeds for the absorption and recycling mechanisms to function as intended. Eating these separately across the day reduces that synergy significantly. Total cost, approximately 85 cents per serving. Here is how this builds into a complete daily system. 6 seeds, affordable, common, available within a mile of where you're sitting right now. In the afternoon, 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds or freshly ground chia with a small amount of healthy fat. Choose one, stay consistent. 3 to 4 mornings per week. Add 2 tablespoons of freshly ground whole flax seeds spread over half an avocado. An honest timeline for what to expect. Within the first 1 to 2 weeks, many people notice some improvement in dry eye symptoms. Less irritation on waking, less of that scratchy feeling during the day. Omega-3 related improvements in tear film can appear relatively quickly with consistent intake. Structural changes to the lens take longer, months of uninterrupted daily use. Do not measure success at 2 weeks and abandon the protocol when structural results haven't appeared yet. Those two outcomes have very different timelines. Now the mistakes that reduce your results. Don't eat your seeds in the evening if you can avoid it. Morning is a practical window when your digestive system is ready and you can pair the seeds with breakfast easily. Don't drink coffee or tea within an hour or 2 of your seeds if possible. Tannins in both beverages can bind to certain minerals and reduce their absorption. This is a modest effect, but worth knowing if you're trying to optimize. Don't stop prescribed eye medications or treatments without speaking to your physician. This nutritional protocol supports your eye health alongside conventional care. It is not a replacement for treatment your doctor has recommended. Read every label carefully. Flavored, honey-roasted, salted, or seasoned seeds contain additives that add unnecessary variables. One ingredient, the seed itself, that is what you want. And remember, cataracts develop from multiple causes. If you have diabetes, managing blood sugar carefully is one of the most powerful things you can do for your lens. If you smoke, stopping matters enormously. This nutritional protocol supports your eye health, but it works best as part of a broader picture that includes managing the underlying risk factors your doctor has identified for you. Before I close, if this video gave you something you didn't have before, a clearer picture of the mechanism, the preparation details, the honest timeline, I want you to know that this is what the Eternal Vigor Way is built on. Every week I publish videos that go beneath the surface and give you the biology in plain language. Subscribe now if you haven't already. The next video I'm publishing covers what happens to your eye pressure and antioxidant recovery when certain common morning habits work against each other, and how a simple reordering of your routine changes the outcome completely. You don't want to miss it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you there. Here's a simple challenge before you close this video. Write down every vision complaint you're currently aware of. The morning blur, the dryness before noon, the difficulty with small print, the fatigue after screen time. Rate each one honestly from 1 to 10. Do the same thing again at day 30. Your eyes are not failing from pure inevitability. Oxidative stress, nutritional gaps, inflammatory fatty acid imbalances, these are things that respond to consistent, targeted nutritional support. The seeds are not exotic. The preparation is not complicated. The cost is less than $1 a day. 1 ounce of raw sunflower seeds, a quarter avocado, half a lemon every morning. Give your eyes the nutritional environment they need and give the biology enough time to do its work. I'm Dr. Ava Collins. I'll see you in the next one.